So to start this project out, we're going to learn a new cast on, and it is called the long tail cast on. And this is very useful when you have a lot of stitches that you need to put on, and you can do it fairly quickly. So I'm going to have you measure out about 36 inches of yarn. And then at the end of that, I want you to make a slip knot and put it on your needle. Next, have the yarn that's attached to the skein in the back, and then the other end towards you, the yarn tail towards you. Pinch your fingers together and go between these two, and then grab both strands and pull your thumb and your index finger apart. So you've basically got two V's. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the loop on your thumb. We're going to go over to the index finger loop and pull it over into the thumb loop. Drop your thumb and then go from the inside to the outside of your finger, from the palm of your hand out, and we're going to tighten that up, and that is a stitch. So you have two stitches on there now. So you go up this way, to take that through, drop, twist it around. And there's the third stitch. We're going to cast on 30 stitches. As you can see, that once you get going with this, you can go really quickly. And that's why they call it a long tail cast on. It's because you're starting with a long tail of yarn, but it's very quick once you get the hang of it. So we're going to go up the thumb, grab the index finger loop, pull it back through the thumb loop, drop the thumb loop, and make sure you're going in to out on your thumb. You don't want to grab it this way, because if you do it that way, it doesn't work. It needs to go from the in to out. And again, you tighten these stitches up, but not real tight. You want them to where they're loose and they'll slide. I'm just going to go ahead and do 30 of these. And I'll do this fairly slow. Once you get going on this and you get the hang of it, you can do this very quickly. So it's nice when you have, say, you might have a project that you have to cast on 100 stitches, and this makes it very quick and easy to do. And in the handout that you're going to get with this, for the PDF, I will give you some hints on how much yarn you start out with, but I'm having you start out with more yarn on the tail than you're actually going to need for the stitches, because we're going to take that tail and we're going to use it to seam in our glove or our mitt. And Frank wants me to hurry up, it sounds like, if you can hear him. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. See, I keep putting my thumb on the wrong side, so I have to keep redoing it. 27, 28. I think this is 29. Let's check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so there we have 30 stitches on, and then we have our long tail. Just make sure that when you pick up to start knitting that you don't grab your tail. This tail is going to be what we seam in. So just let that hang out. So that is how you do a long tail cast on. Now the next part of our pattern, we are going to start a 1x1 rib. So we're going to start the bottom of the cuff. So I'll be right back to start that.